streaming online. MAH00032. It's called the Jolt Report. We're going to give a jolt to the economy.
Marketplace Morning Report is produced in association with the University of Southern California and is supported by PBS, presenting Constitution USA Peter Sagal. Our Constitution keeps pace with modern America. Starts tonight at 8 Central on PBS.
From 8 p.m. in New York, I'm David Blanchett. The government acronym here, it's a basic. Jolt, the job openings and turnover survey later this month. And look, if other people are confident in this economy to take the risk of moving to a new job. Marketplace's David Weinberg reports.
Despite high unemployment, many companies say they have trouble finding skilled workers. Employers like Eric Eisbester, the CEO of Genma, a metal fabricating company with about 70 employees in Lacorne, Wisconsin.
My opinion, we call it a skills gap, attitude gap, confidence gap. You can call it anything you want. There's a gap there.
Heidi Scherholtz, a labor market economist at the Economic Policy Institute, says the hiring data suggests that some industries may have a skills gap, but the overall labor market has a different problem.
Right now, our problem is not that we don't have the right people. It's just that we don't have demand for work to be done.
The buzzword for this across-the-board hiring slowdown is uncertainty. Employers say they're uncertain about how sequestration will play out, while others are just holding up for the best possible employer, or just waiting for signs that demand will be permanent enough to justify filling all those openings. I'm David Weinberg from Marketplace.
Now let's do the numbers. London's FTSE 100 stock index is up 0.4% right now. Stock index futures in the U.S. are all trending upward. Now we turn to Somalia on the Horn of Africa. You recall headlines in recent years about an Islamist insurgency, piracy, and a terrible famine. America is home to as many as 150,000 Somali-born residents. Today, the British Prime Minister is hosting a conference in London on Somalia's future. There has been some progress on economic rebuilding. The BBC's Ann Soy joins us from the Somali capital, Mogadishu. Ann, good morning.
Good morning to you, David.
Give us a sense of how bad the situation is in Somalia.
Today is a very lovely city with people going about their businesses, women selling meat by the roadside. No petrol stations here really, fuel being sold in jerrycans, but it is rebuilding. A lot of reconstruction work is going on.
How does the country go about doing this rebuilding when it comes to its economy? And it's going to be more than just an influx of money for foreign dollars at the point of the time.
That is right, but for now that is what this government is relying on. It doesn't have a tax collection structure in place. Basically, everyone who does business here doesn't pay any tax to government. So it's a broke government. So without dollar money, it cannot move anything. But there are many people coming back to Somalia. Those who fled the war are coming back and starting businesses, and they are very optimistic about the returns.
Before you can achieve full economic security, the country will need national security, the rule of law, people feeling more safe. Where are we on those security issues?
Of course, security is a very big issue, even for the business community here. But the government is slowly rebuilding police force as well as the military with the help, of course, of the African Union forces. And the UN Security Council may be taking over the security here. And slowly the city is coming back to its state of peace where many cities in the world enjoy.
The BBC's Ann Soy speaking with us from the Somali capital, Mogadishu. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Marketplace Morning Report is supported by Citrix with GoToMeeting, enabling teams to meet and collaborate online in HD video from anywhere, anytime. More at GoToMeeting.com. By the Economic Development Authority of Fairfax County, home to creative people and creative solutions at powerofideas.org. And by PBS, presenting Pep Talks Education. American Education. Airs tonight at 10, 9 Central, only on PBS.
Times are especially tough for African-American men looking for work in Chicago. There are enough opportunities for unskilled workers. As part of a collaboration with Pro-City Marketplace's Wealth and Poverty Desk reporter Jeff Tyler found that many African-Americans in Chicago feel they're losing out on competition for work with immigrant